On many farms, there are gifts given with good intentions. We want to help each other out. But I want you to understand that there could be some unintended consequences. So when I'm referring to gifts, I'm talking about things of value, goods or services, that are exchanged as a trade without being tracked. So equipment use. You can use my equipment, and I'll just ask that you put in labor, but we're not going to pay you for the labor because you're already getting value. I've seen it done in terms of shares of the company, in terms of some land ownership or getting your name on title. There's a number of different things, but the constant is that there are things of value, but there's nothing going down on paper. The consequence that I am super cautious about is the fact that humans at their very core desire to be valued. That's why people ask for a pay raise. They've worked really hard. They think they've earned it. When you're not tracking that, people feel like they're being undervalued or taken advantage of. And that is a really slippery slope, a route to some challenges and really hard feelings, which I think can be prevented. So the way that I kind of stumbled upon an option for record keeping in terms of the things that are exchanged was with a relationship manager who suggested it in a session that I had with one of his customers. And with his senior partner, his dad, they keep track of equipment use based upon the provincial equipment custom rental rates, together with his labor that's put in. And if there's any discrepancy in terms of the value received or given, they just settle it up at the end of the year. Interestingly, the customer we were talking to was like, why would I want to do more records? And I can imagine you might feel the same way. But it is a small price to pay to prevent the downfall of people feeling like they're being taken advantage of. And we have just seen it so frequently. I need you to have a good look at your operation and think about some things that you might want to track for this specific purpose. Just get a spreadsheet, keep it simple, and don't think that people necessarily learn their lesson, because I just spoke with a family last week in which they were doing an equipment labor exchange with their son. And yet in their family, that exact issue of imbalance and people feeling like they were getting taken advantage of had driven a wedge between the senior partner of that farm and his brothers when they were attempting to farm together. So this is a repeating pattern. You can intercept it and stop it from happening again. I'm not saying not to help each other. That's a really important way that many farms start. But I am saying that you want to go back and have a look at what you can capture. Because truly, farming is a business that has enough risks. Why don't you can control what is within your power? And this is one of those things. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel in order to make sure you don't miss out on anything from the Focus on Farm Transition series.